Jacksonville State Volleyball begins the 2013 season this weekend. Tournament at UAB. They'll play Friday against Minnesota and Mercer, then Saturday Presbyterian and UAB. So ready or not, here we go, and it comes for the Jacksonville State ladies. First of all, Coach Goodson, practice 3 weeks into it now. You like where this bunch is at as you get ready to play the opening matches of the season?
Yeah, I'd have to say overall I'm pretty pleased. You know, we've had some up and downs, but they're to be expected. Class is starting that day. That day was a little rough, but overall, this has been a great group. They work hard. They're enthusiastic, and those two things you can't teach them.
All right. Well, you get a baptism in a hurry here with Minnesota. What, number 5, number 6 in the nation? Not exactly the way you would probably want to start it, is it?
Wouldn't have been my first choice. No, we got to Purdue the last 2 years. Played, you know, they were top 15 both years that we played them, and it wasn't my initial choice to play a top 5 team, but they were added to the tournament, so we're going to play who's across the net from them. But we watched the last couple of days. Staff's been watching some video, and you know we'll have our opportunities. We're going to play hard, and we're most definitely going to go after them. We're not going to back down to anybody.
Well, as far as the top to bottom in the tournament, pretty good competition. Even if you take Minnesota out with Mercer, Presbyterian, and UAB, it'll be pretty good competition, won't it?
It should be pretty even. You know, the thing that's nice is that all the schools will match up physically, and that's, you know, that's the big difference. And I think probably the average person or a non-volleyball fan wouldn't necessarily understand that. Minnesota, for example, it's not that they're going to be so much better volleyball players. Just physically, you know, it's tough to match up because they're just bigger people. They're bigger and they're a little bit faster. But in terms of their skill sets, they're not going to do anything spectacular. You know, they don't sprout wings and fly. They're just bigger people. 2
seniors, 3 juniors, and the rest are, what, 5 sophomores, 5 freshmen. So this is a young bunch. So do you have to be a little more patient, especially the first matches of the year with them?
No. We don't change our philosophy because even our freshmen have played in high-level club volleyball programs, you know, their entire career. So they're used to playing at a high level. And so we don't want to lower our expectations of them. And the great thing is that, you know, we have a young group, but the 6 that will be on the court, the 7 that will be on the court, will have a ton of experience. Kelly Cole has played in every match that JSU volleyball has had in the last 3 years. Abby Heredia is behind her, I think, 4 or 5 matches. And so, yes, you know, we've got some youth, there's no question, but we've got a ton of experience that's going to be on the court.
Has there been a freshman that maybe has surprised you so far and you think got a chance to be a very good player early in the career, or is there somebody returning that has stuck out that maybe you weren't counting on as much and they may get more opportunities this year?
With a freshman, you know, without sounding like a big cliche, they've all been a surprise. You know, I knew they were good players when we recruited them. Obviously, we wouldn't have recruited them if they weren't. But they've all come in, and they're more mature than you know you would expect a 17, 18-year-old young woman to be going away from home. They've adapted to our system, you know, quicker than I would have expected, and so the entire group of them has been sort of a nice, pleasant surprise. With the upperclassmen, there's no question it's been Abby and Kelly, our 2 seniors, our 2 captains. That's the best leadership that I've had the opportunity to work with, I'll speak English now, as a college coach. You know, they're mature, they care about the program, they're invested, they're passionate, you know, they love their teammates, and it's been, you know, more than you could ask for from 2, you know, 22-year-old young women. All
right, thank you, sir, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Jacksonville State starting 2013 season tournament at UAB, and they'll open up with Minnesota, number 6 in the nation in that first match. Quick reminder, the ladies will be at home for the first time here in 2013, Monday night, 6 p.m., September the 9th, against the Auburn Tigers. Hope you'll come join us for that. Jacksonville State Volleyball gets ready to start the 2013 season this weekend in a tournament at UAB. They'll face Minnesota, a top 10, top 5 program in their opening match on Friday morning in that tournament. We visit with Kelly Cole, one of the 2 seniors from Jacksonville State, pride of Mishawaka, Indiana, a senior.
Yeah.
Is it hard to believe now this is your last year in a Jacksonville State uniform?
It's still unreal to me. I mean, I still feel like when I come into the gym, it's like, oh yeah, and then I realized, oh wow, this is the last go around.
Every time you walk off the floor is one less time that you got to practice, I guess, but one less time you can do it. Going back to your freshman season, is it hard to believe? I mean, can you think back, and did your freshman season seem like it was just yesterday or a couple of days ago?
I mean, kind of. I don't really remember my freshman season all that much.
But you played quite a bit, all 3 years.
I did. Honestly, I don't know. It's just crazy that I am a senior and that Abby and I are both seniors, because it seems like we've just been on the team forever. And so now that it's kind of like the party's over, but I mean, it's just beginning, obviously. But we're both really excited for it to be our senior year and for it to be kind of, like our year. Like it's our turn to, prove a point and prove that, we're going to be awesome seniors and stuff. So.
The people you played with, came in with, they're all gone now. Is it different from that standpoint in the fact that it is just you and Abby and, hey, this is our team now?
We really adjust to that in the spring, because in the spring we really try to, all the returners, we're together all the time because we work out all the time. So we really got used to that in the spring and really both stepped into our roles as being, leadership and seniors on the team. So, I mean, we've been ready for that for a little while. So it didn't seem weird. I mean, it was just kind of different because we had 5 freshmen added to the team now. But all the returners, we all got really close, and I think that really helped our team chemistry is in the spring. So.
When you talk to the football guys, you talk to the soccer team, before their season start, they're tired of looking at each other, practicing against each other, and I guess you ladies would be the same. You're ready to play somebody else in another color uniform?
Yeah. Oh, and we definitely are ready to play someone else, and I think I'm really excited to see how we do against competing against other teams, because we're already so competitive in our gym. I mean, we play 6-on-6 and rallies go on forever, and I'm not kidding you, forever. And when the ball finally hits the ground, we're like, oh my gosh, that was only 1 point and we still got 10 more to go. Like, I mean, it's really fun. And like, that's one thing I'll say about this preseason is balls don't hit the ground. And so like, it's just been so competitive and so fun. And I mean, it's just been great, so.
Nice way to open up with a top 5 team in Minnesota on Friday in that first match of the year.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited, but I mean, Coach has been saying all week, it's their first match too. So, and I think we're going in with no pressure. I mean, for bigger schools, preseason matters. And I mean, not that preseason doesn't matter for us, but it's in a different way. We're preparing for the OVC, and we get the OVC tournament at the end of the year to really, prove and make it into the NCAA tournament. If for whatever reason things don't go as well for them, those preseason matches really matter. So, I mean, we're ready and we're not going to back down. I mean, we've already talked about, we've been talking about for the last couple of years, we respect everyone, but we fear no one. So.
Thank you, ma'am. Good luck.